Hi guys, it's Ada again and you are welcome back to my channel. So if you noticed, I'm showing all my 32 for you people because by now you must have seen the ads popping up on your phone. Your girl has been monetized. This channel has been monetized. Ada's world has been monetized, and I am so excited about that. I woke up to the good news this morning and I had already wanted to film this video, so I decided to just take this moment and thank you guys so much because I couldn't have done it on my own. I did it with the support I got from you guys, watching my videos, sharing, liking, everything, all the support you guys gave me. Thank you so much. And just to let you guys know, this is the starting point, so please don't withdraw your support. Keep supporting this girl and we keep moving higher and higher and higher. Guys, thank you so much. And if you are new to this channel, please hit on the subscribe button below to get subscribed, also on the notification bell to get notifications whenever I upload a new video. And for the returning subscribers, thank you so much. I got to this point because of all of you and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So let's get right into this video. So guys, in this video, I'll be talking about the challenges people face while living abroad. And these are valid points one has to note down, especially someone that is planning to relocate, someone that is planning to live abroad. These are points that you really have to note down. At least you get a prior knowledge of what you are actually getting into. And here, the very first thing I have is friendship. Making friends. You can agree with me that friends are really important in one's life, and here it is really difficult making one. For example, there are really no much social gatherings happening around here in abroad, unlike compared to what we have back home. Back home, for example, in Nigeria, you can even crash someone's wedding and you don't even know who the celebrants are. You can just crash their wedding, go there and eat free food. No one cares. They'll even be happy. No one will even notice that you crashed the wedding. That's the funny part of it. But here, without an invite, my brother, my sister, you are not welcomed. You are not welcomed. Or else maybe for some African communities that will not really mind if you crash their parties, they will be happy to even have you. But these are parties that do not happen often. You rarely see, like, parties rarely happen in the abroad anyway. So because the social gatherings are not the same like what we have back home in Nigeria, I'm always using Nigeria because I am a Nigerian, okay? So because the social gatherings are not the same, it's quite difficult to make friends in that way. Although there are some groups on social media, for example on Facebook. Here in Denmark, there are groups on Facebook like New in Denmark, New in SBI. You can join those groups, and then the organizers, they make activities, they create activities for the newcomers to participate in, and in that way they will be able to meet new people, meet people like them also, newcomers, they meet new people also, and they'll be able to mingle and try to know each other better and maybe become friends. So the second thing I'll be talking about is the language barrier. Language is always a barrier, okay? Whether in an English-speaking country or a non-English speaking country. Although it's a whole lot easier, it's 100% easier in an English-speaking country for someone who already speaks English. But you're going to have difficulties in accents and vocabularies. the accent is not going to be the same, and you can't be comparing your English with that of an Englishman. Or the vocabulary will tell you the difference. So you're going to get a little difficulties with that. But for a non-English speaking country, for example, here in Denmark, I had to learn Danish for almost 2 years. I went to the language school and I learned the language. I also got the certificate. But that doesn't mean I can speak Danish like a Dane. But at least I can, make meaningful conversations in Danish language, and that makes communication a whole lot easier, especially with the locals. So if you're someone who doesn't really have flair to learn languages, my dear, you just have to have it at the back of your mind that you have to bend down low and learn the language. Maka odema ngenafa. And the next thing I'll be talking about is the culture shock. Oh, my dear, the culture shock. See, my very first shocker in Denmark was okay, there was this time I and hubby, we went to Copenhagen for the weekend, and fortunately, there was a gay parade, and I was like, okay, gay parade. We went, and it was like a party. It was like a show. There was band. It was lively. People were dressed on these costume outfits, and it was just like a show, a really nice show. And I was like, okay, it was weird to me seeing people, guys together, ladies together, because it's something that is not normal in Nigeria. In Nigeria, I think you'll be sentenced to 7 or 14 years imprisonment. So it's not something that was normal, considering where I am coming from. But here in Denmark, it's normal, like really, really normal. They were having a gay parade, and I was like, okay. Even in the hotel we lodged, we also saw gay couples, and it was just a bit weird for me seeing that. But hey, this is their culture. It's nothing to them. It's normal to them. It's the usual thing for them. So you can understand where I am coming from, and then coming here and seeing the whole situation, it was really a shocker for me. For the language, it was very frustrating for me. It was very frustrating for me in the beginning. When I get to the shop, it was hard to communicate with them because I don't understand. I couldn't understand what they were saying to me. And even to pick items from the shelves, I have to Google Translate to be certain that I'm really buying the right thing. I'm buying the right thing I wanted to buy, because every damn thing is written in Danish language, down to the ingredients using in making whatever it is that you're buying is written in Danish language. And you can imagine, if you're not careful, you're going to buy the wrong thing, and by the time you get home, you can't do anything about it. Foodstuffs, you cannot return foodstuffs, so you cannot do anything about it, and it will be waste of money because you're not going to use that thing you bought. Okay, there is this funny story my friend once told me, and because of this language barrier issue, then she went to the shop and bought something meant for the cats. She bought something meant for the cats and actually ate it because of the language. She didn't know. She thought it was normal food for normal human beings, but she didn't know it was cat food, and she ate it because of the language barrier. So you can understand my point is really, really a shocker with the language. Then another thing was with the cars. Oh my God. Okay, initially when I came here, I was seeing people driving these really, really small cars, Kia Picanto and the likes. It wasn't normal to see this type of cars, this type of small cars on the roads of Nigeria. So it was very weird for me. I kept asking her, a hobby, hey, baby, why are people buying and driving these small cars that are really small? They're really, really small. Why are people buying and driving these cars? He was just smiling and laughing at me. I was just imagining those cars flying on the road in Nigeria. You know, one trailer would just come and crush them one way. When I kept pressing him and asking him, he kept on laughing and he was not like, I was like, really? Really? Until he made it clear to me that cars are really very expensive, like very, very expensive here in Denmark. And most people are able to afford these smaller cars because cars are generally very expensive in Denmark. And Denmark is not a country that is so large like that. You can't be comparing Denmark to Nigeria when it comes to land mass or population. So Denmark is quite a very small country. So it's really okay and comfortable for people to ride those small cars because they don't really have long distances to go to. You can be going to work and all you have to drive is for maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So those small cars are really okay for them to ride. In fact, I think I'm going to leave this culture shock issue because if I keep naming them one by one, this video is just going to be all about culture shock. Okay, I think I'm going to make a video specifically for culture shock in Denmark. So yeah, let's just go right to the next point. The next thing is labor. Labor is very, very expensive. You see all those privileges we've been enjoying back home. My dear, you just have to leave them behind because it's very expensive here, okay? And you just have to learn how to do it yourself. You have to do everything yourself or else you will pay heavily for them. If you want to enjoy the kind of privilege you enjoy back home, you will pay heavily for it. You pay heavily for them. You just have to be a handyman. You just have to learn how to do things yourself. Fix your bed yourself, fix your sofa yourself, fix things yourself around your house. Just, you don't have option or else you're willing to pay the amount. It's very expensive, okay, guys? I get suggestions from friends saying, you should, why not get a nanny for your baby? Why not? I'm like, it's a guinea. It's not guinea. Who is going to pay for that? No. It's very expensive. I cannot afford that, okay? It's very expensive and I cannot afford that. We don't have that type of money to spare. We don't have that type of money to spare. If you're planning on having 4 kids, my dear, you're going to do everything concerning those kids yourself. Or else, of course, you have the money to, pay for the help, but it's freaking expensive. You should keep this at the back of your mind when you're trying to or planning to relocate abroad. Labor is very expensive. Just go and be learning handwork because it's going to be very, very useful for you. Weather is a very big challenge. Acclimatizing to the local weather can be very, very challenging, trust me. For example, here in Denmark is surrounded by seas, and because of that, there are a lot of wind waves affecting the weather, affecting the temperature. Even in summer, our average temperature is between, I think, 17-18 degrees. And because of the wind waves, sometimes the feeling is like 13-14 degrees. So sometimes even much lesser. So it's a big challenge for someone who just relocated, or someone that's even still living in Denmark. Those that have been here for 10-15 years is still a challenge for them. So not only someone that is about relocating to Denmark, but yeah, it's challenging. So you just have to get yourself always prepared with your jacket because anything can be happening anytime. The weather can just be switching like this. So you just have to get yourself ready and prepared for that. So the last but not the least is Homesick, you're going to be homesick. You'll be missing your friends, you'll be missing your family. You'll be missing them so much. Thanks to social media, it has made things a whole lot easier now. You know, with the video calls, WhatsApp calls, Facebook calls, it has made things a whole lot easier now. But trust me, you'll still be missing them very much. But thankfully, that helps. Sometimes I feel, you know, so bad, I feel sad. I just need to, you know, see them, be around them, but I can't really have that, so I manage the video calls. And thankfully I have hubby here and we have our little baby Jewel. Okay, so yeah, and I also have really wonderful people around me, so that makes it a bit more bearing. So guys, this is going to be the end of this video. I hope it was an interesting one for you people, and I also hope you learned one or two things from this video. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it thumbs up, like this video, share with your friends, comment in the comment section. Okay, also I'm open for suggestions. If you have any video idea you will want me to talk about, please write it in the comment section and I will do just right to it. Okay, please subscribe if you have not subscribed. When you subscribe, also turn on the notification bell to get notifications whenever I upload a new video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.